Okay, now we have the 1920 census right there. Syracuse, New York, conducted on the 3rd of January in 1920. And this is going to tell where the people live, who they are, the relationship, head of the household, wife, son, daughter, their tenure, personal description, citizenship, their education, where they were born, their father and mother also, what their native tongue is, and then finally what their occupation is. And if we look at number 45 on the list is Agnes Same. She's the head of the household. She's a white female, age 64, and she's widowed from Germany. And living with her is her son-in-law and her daughter. So Henry Knobloch, Knoblock, is living there, and Agnes is there. Agnes is 29 at this time, and Henry is 31. So if we come down on the actual census, move over to let me see if I can get that off of there. And move over to number 45. Oops. Oops, sorry, it's 47 shows here. 40. Oh no, so there. That is interesting. So 45 is Agnes, and Agnes, it shows there again that she's a white female living 64. She's 64 years old, widowed. Here it says she was born in 1886, and then what's interesting is there's when she was naturalized. So she actually became a citizen of the United States in 1892. So she lived here for 6 years. She can speak and write English, and she has here that her parents are from East Prussia.
That's
and
interesting.
then she, but in Harry, Harry's the son-in-law. He's actually from Saxony, Germany, which is what it says Agnes, Dad's grandma, lived. Here we see that, again, Agnes is not working. She's retired. And Henry is a bartender working here, it says, at a saloon. And his wife, Agnes Jr., is not working either. So, let me see that. Now if we go next door, actually not the very next door, but one over from there, we see William Same is living there with his wife,
Martha.
Heather, Hear, maybe that's a Martha, Mearth, Martha. Yeah, Martha, just spelled differently. And then he has a daughter, Marion, and Bernadine, a daughter.
And William.
So his daughter is can't tell how old she is at that time. There's but Martha is 22 and William's 27. And William, at that time, he is, let's see, William is a machine operator working at, can't read the name of the factory.
Franklin?
So he's there working at that factory, and he lives just one house over, one house between him and his mother. And it looks like from this record, it looks like, oh, there's Agnes. Okay, that's it. And here again, it shows that Agnes does own her home, but it's mortgaged. Okay, here is the 1910 census taken in Syracuse, New York. And if you follow this form here, here's the location. These are all houses right in a row. Here's the name. Here's going to be the relation, which is either head of the household, wife, son, daughter. Here's personal information, which is going to be male, female, things like that. Here is their where they originated from, where they're born. And right here is when they immigrated. This is the language they speak. This is their occupation. And then, can't read what that one is. Here's their education right over here. Then finally, we have, do they own a house? And is it free and clear? Or is it mortgaged? So if we come down here, we see at number 164 on the list is, it's Agnus saying, but they didn't read it correctly, and it's Agras is what they recorded it as. We know it's Agnus. And we see that she's the head of the household,
Because her husband is
a
dead.
female, and she's white, age 56, and she was born about 1854, and she's widowed from Germany. Her father and mother are born in Germany, and here it says she immigrated in 1881, but what we'll see, or what we've already seen from the ship's registry, is that she actually immigrated in 1883. So if we come down here on the records and move over to the record, we're going to see that there's Agnus Same right there as the head of the household, and living with her is her daughter Agnus and son William. Agnus is a female, white, age 56. She's widowed. And there it says she's from Bavaria, Germany.
Right.
And her parents are actually from Germany. But we know in other records she's actually from Saxony, which is next to Germany. And there's Agnus. She was born in New York. And William, born in New York. Agnus is 20 and William 17. If we scroll over further, Agnus speaks English, and she's actually unemployed, so she's not working, but she owns her home and it's mortgaged at that time. Agnus, the daughter, is, can't read that, something about MODING house it looks like, but the description where she worked was a knitting mill. And she got wages, so she didn't own, none of them owned a business. William, on the other hand, at age 17, was a machinist working in the milling something shop. Looks like an M something shop. So we know at this point, Ferdinand, Agnes's husband, is already dead. And these are all the neighbors of Agnus and William and Agnus Jr. If we look up and down, right here we see that Agnus is widowed, and the person next door, her first name is something like Jacobine, she's widowed, and she has a son at home who's also named William. And William next door is 25, and there's another son next door, 25. So on the block, Agnus is the only one that's widowed. If we look, everyone else here is either married or they're single. Actually, here's one other widowed person right here. So next door, she was about the same age as Agnus.
Do they say this? Do they tell the street?